Hello dear students, today we are going to discuss the relationship between creativity and mental health. Dear students, for today's lesson, our main objectives are to explain the concept of creativity, to describe various views regarding creativity, to highlight the importance of creativity, to explain the meaning and concept of mental health, to describe the importance of mental health, to describe the relationship between creativity and mental health. Dear students, to begin with, let us try to understand the concept of creativity. Creativity can mean different things to different people. For some, it means being imaginative or inventive, taking risks or challenging convention. For others, it's about original thinking or producing something that nobody has come up with before. Some believe that the term creativity only applies to those who possess artistic talents. According to a famous psychologist, Adler, creative self represents the dynamic aspects of human development and is the active principle of life. George Keller, another psychologist, says, creativity, it has been said, consists largely of rearranging what we know in order to find out what we do not know. According to Howard Gardner, creativity is about liberating human energy. Thus, creativity is about generating ideas or producing things and transforming them into something of value. It often involves being inventive, ingenious, innovative, and entrepreneurial. Let's now discuss the nature and characteristics of creativity. The nature and characteristics of creativity can be discussed as, number one, creativity is universal. Creativity is universal and is not bound by the barriers of age, location, or culture. Number two, creativity is innate as well as acquired. Creativity can be both innate and can also be a result of environmental influences. Number three, creativity is to produce new or novel things. Creativity denotes the ability of a person to produce something new or novel. Number four, creativity is adventurous and open thinking. Creativity is a departure from the stereotyped, rigid, and closed thinking. Number five, creativity is not an extraordinary gift. Creativity is a basic ability of all human beings. All persons, to a certain degree, are potentially creative. Number six, creativity and intelligence do not necessarily go hand in hand. Persons of high intelligence may be creative or otherwise. Number seven, creativity may involve both simple and difficult things. Creativity may involve things as simple as cooking a new dish or as difficult as involving a scientific theory. Dear students, now let's focus our attention on different views on creativity. In 1957, Abraham Maslow, a famous psychologist, referred to the concept of primary creativeness. He claimed that creativity had roots in the subconscious and was the source of new discoveries. Howard Gardner believes each child by the age of 7 has developed a capital of creativity upon which they subsequently draw throughout their adult lives. Although this well of creativity can be topped up throughout life. Vygotsky, another psychologist, on the other hand, suggests that young children's creativity is less rich than that of adults because of their limited knowledge. The creativity of children tends to be more subjective than that of adults. Edward de Bono suggests that the creativity typical of young children is a function of their innocence. As children grow older, they become more affected by the views of others, and this begins to inhibit their creativity. Dear students, we are now going to discuss how we can nurture and develop creativity. Creativity as a natural endowment needs stimulation and nourishment. Most creative talent, unless it is given proper training, education and opportunities for expression, is wasted. Creativity may be fostered in the following ways. Number 1, freedom to respond. We should give adequate freedom to our children in responding to a situation. Number 2, encouraging originality and flexibility. Originality on the part of children in any form should be encouraged. Passive submission to the facts, unquestioning mimicry, rote memorization discourage creative expression. Number 3, opportunity for ego involvement. We should provide opportunities to children to derive satisfaction from identifying themselves as the cause of a product. Number 4, removal of hesitation and fear. The teacher and parents should encourage and persuade children to express themselves. Number 5, developing healthy qualities among children. Industriousness, persistence, self-reliance, self-confidence are some of the qualities that are helpful in creative output. Children should be helped to imbibe such qualities. Number 6, providing appropriate opportunities and atmosphere for creative expression. A healthy atmosphere favorable for creative thinking and expression is essential for the stimulation and nourishment of creativity. Dear students, let us highlight the importance of creativity in our life. Regarding the importance of creativity, Zedi in 1966 said, "Creativity is that force in human society which not only sustains the development of the society, but also guarantees the self-realization of the individual in a given society." Creativity plays a critically important role in learning and personal development, as well as building self-esteem. According to Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge. Creativity is widely regarded as a vital component of economic growth. According to Robinson, the qualities associated with creativity and ingenuity are needed at all levels in both the private and public sectors. Dear students, we will now be discussing the concept of mental health. Mental health is a level of psychological well-being or an absence of a mental disorder. Mental health is a positive concept related to social and emotional well-being of individuals and communities. According to World Health Organization, mental health is defined as a state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make contribution to her or his community. The term mental hygiene is closely related to mental health. It stands for the art of developing, maintaining, and promoting necessary behavioral, emotional, and social skills to sustain good, effective, efficient mental health. The term mental ill health is used when referring to a spectrum of problems that interfere with an individual's cognitive, social, and emotional abilities. Dear students, we will now be discussing the factors responsible for mental ill health. There are various factors which cause mental ill health. Some of these factors are: number 1, hereditary factors like genetic defects, faulty genes, brain defects, etc. Number 2, psychological factors like severe stress, low self-esteem, anxiety, anger, or loneliness. Number 3, socio-cultural factors, for example, death or divorce, war and violence, economic and employment problems, etc. Let's now discuss the importance of mental health. Mental health is important at every stage of life. It's mainly important on account of these factors. Number 1, it improves the quality of life. Good mental health gives us a sense of well-being and contentment. It enhances a zest for living and the ability to enjoy life. Number 2, it strengthens and supports our ability to have healthy relationships, to make good life choices, to maintain physical health and well-being, to handle the natural ups and downs of life, and to discover and grow towards our potential. Number 3, it reduces medical costs. Many research studies have shown that when people receive appropriate mental health care, their use of medical services declines. My dear students, we are finally going to understand the relationship between creativity and mental health. Creativity is of great importance in the present-day society. Regarding a possible relationship between creativity and mental health, there is vast difference of opinion. It's an interesting topic to study the possible connection between creativity and mental health. One line of thinking believes that there is a positive correlation between the two. Normal personality growth is believed to be important to foster creativity in day-to-day life. There is growing evidence that participation in creative activities directly improves the health and well-being of individuals and communities. It's known that arts and creativity can, number 1, provide outlet for expressing feelings and emotions. Creative abilities provide opportunity to express deeper emotions and feelings. Number 2, improves focus and concentration. Indulgence in creative activities can improve the mental processes of focus and concentration. Number 3, it relieves stress by relaxing the mind and body. Through creative expression, negative energies get released, and it has a calming and relaxing effect on the individual. It gives the creative artist a sense of contentment. Number 4, it builds confidence and self-esteem. Creative enterprise can boost the confidence of the individual and improve his self-esteem and self-image. Number 5, it improves manual dexterity. Creativity improves the manual skills of the individual. Through repeated creative efforts, the manual dexterity of the individual gets improved. Number 6, it helps people to connect through participation. Creative enterprise can provide a chance to connect with other people and improve social participation. Number 7, it develops communication skills. It is but natural that creativity can improve both intra-communication as well as the intercommunication skills. Number 8, it improves self-expression. Through creative exercises, an individual can improve his self-expression. Creative exercises become a channel or medium of self-expression. Number 9, it increases self-understanding. An individual can come in better terms with himself. He can understand himself in a better way through creative exercises. Number 10, it creates feeling of stability. Creativity has a calming and soothing effect on an individual. It creates in him a sense of stability and contentment. Number 11, it increases sense of resilience. Through creative self-understanding can improve. With self-understanding, self-control and resilience also improves. The second line of thinking believes that mental illness can also enhance creative enterprise. Aristotle once said, "No great genius has ever existed without a strain of madness." Psychologists have established a link between mental illness and creativity. According to them, mental disorders may be associated with positive psychological traits of creativity. The connection between mental health and creativity has long been studied with regard to outstanding personalities of the past and their mental illness. It has been proven that prominent creative people are at high risk of certain forms of psychopathology, including mood disorders, schizophrenia, spectrum disorders, and alcoholism. Several other studies of highly creative individuals and their relatives have shown higher incidence of affective disorders than that found in the general population. Arnold Ludwig found a significant correlation between depression and level of creative achievement. In the final analysis, we conclude that there is both a positive as well as a negative correlation between creativity and mental health. Researchers have shown that there is a link between creativity and the darker side of the personality. However, it's also known that positive mental health can foster creativity. Good mental health conditions can also enhance one's creativity. Dear students, with this we conclude this very important topic of the day. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. For now, it's time to bid goodbye. Stay enlightened and blessed.